Shalom. I want to start by giving all praise, honor, and glory to Yahweh, Bahashem, Yahweh Shah, Bahashem Harakal Gadash. Double honors goes to the apostles and elders of Great Millstone. And a sincere shalom goes to the elect God came out here pushing this truth in all four corners in truth and sincerity. Let's see how I'm gonna touch this. One thing about life that's life in the world, and that's life in this truth too. Just because things are good one second, it don't mean there's gonna be good a minute later. That's in life. That's called balance. Sometimes things are gonna be good. Sometimes things are gonna be bad, and that's included in relationships, regular relationships in the world, and spiritual relationships with brothers. You can just have a relationship with a brother. Start off good. You clicking. But the Lord might don't want it to go like that. So later on down the line, distances might be some distant comment, distance. Basically, you get a little distant in the relationship. That was a little tongue twister for me, Salakia. Basically, spirits don't be resonating the same like they did. All kinds of stuff. Like who knows? I'm not gonna pass no judgment on nobody. If I can't, I ain't gonna bear no false witness. If I can't prove things, but what things being said is the Lord. You can't feel some kind of way about it. You just gotta say the water Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah. Because look at the apostles. How many people came up under the apostles and elders, and brothers had a zeal, was on fire, and then brothers fighting for brothers, for being a brother, proving that they brothers. And the Lord just don't want them, man. The Lord just remove them. Bad as you want people to be around, bad as brothers be so cool in the world, hospitable, showing brotherly traits. The Lord just don't want them around, man. And that's why it's important to pray, fast, and fight for your salvation. That's why it's important, because, slightly paraphrasing, like the scriptures say, the Lord planteth and the Lord plucketh up. Slightly paraphrasing. It can happen at any given time. Just like any given time, he could take you from this world and its queendom and bring you back to the kingdom. You just gotta be. You just gotta be not. I don't want to say vigilant, but you just gotta be prepared and know that these things can happen at any given time. It's just you gotta be able to handle any situation at hand, man. Pretty much in so many words. So I ain't gonna make this long, man. This just a quick hitter, short and sweet. And sometimes we, as brothers and as people, we need to hear these things, man. A lot of these scriptures are comforting. These scriptures are a way to deal with things. It may make it easier to deal with things. Like so much stuff be happening, man. You read the scriptures. That's why you supposed to read, and you don't know how to deal with things. It'd be like second nature. It's like nothing. Like a goddamn person that played tennis and train playing tennis. You sitting up there, you serve, and then it come at you fast, and then you hit it with that backhand, it smack it on back. So being in these scriptures is that kind of keep you able to spiritually spar with Satan, because Satan going to always come at you, man, put shit in your mind, plague you, and things like that, and you'll be able to counter Satan's attack, man. But I'm gonna just go read a couple verses from this Ecclesiastes third chapter, and I'm gonna end it, man. This Ecclesiastes 3:1. For everything there's a season, a time to every purpose under the heaven. So like I was saying, there's a time for everything, man. It's time for good times, time for bad times, time to be on top, time to be on the bottom. Like is a balance, man. There's a time for everything under the heavens. A time to be born, a time to die. Yeah, when your ass is born, you come back from the spirit world, you gonna go back to the spirit world. A time to plant and a time to pluck up. You sit up there, you plant that seed, and it's gonna be a time when that seed grow to that crop, and it's gonna have to be plucked up and get out of there. Just going to show you that you don't supposed to be in the same space forever, man. And it is okay. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to kill and a time to heal. A time to hurt something and a time for something to heal. A time to break down and a time to build up. Something unstable. That goes with yourself. A time to break down and a time to build up. You can sit up there and evaluate yourself and your situation, and tear down those weak spots of yours. And the next time when you build it up, you build a stronger foundation, man. A time to weep and a time to laugh. It's gonna be some times where you need to weep a little bit, but it is going to help you with your emotions or whatever, and it's going to be a time to laugh, where you laugh and you get that good feeling, man. It's a time to mourn and a time to dance. There's going to be times when you're going to be mourning, and there's going to be a time you're going to be partying. It's like the Lord say, there's a time for everything. And you gotta take that into consideration. But with that being said, hey, you gotta always remember to say the water Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah for these times, whether it's good or it's bad. That's period. You gotta cherish the savor that moment, even when it's good or when it's good or even if it's bad, because every L ain't always a loss. It's a lesson. So you can take something good from all aspects of all the things that go on in your life, as long as the Lord's granting you more time in His Word. You can take something from everything, every good thing and every bad thing. It's gonna be okay. It's gonna be okay. Long as you put Yahweh Bashem Yahweh Shah first, and try your best to be the best Israelites you can be, it's gonna be okay. Cause we in some times now. We in some times. This Jacob's trouble and martial law is knocking on the door. Only thing we waiting for is this full implementation of this CHIP, this cashless society. Then after that, World War III. So like the start of Ecclesiastes 3:1 is a time for for everything is a season. Everything is a season. Every empire is a season to be on top, and there's a season for it to be destroyed. I'm gonna end it on that note. Hopefully this video was edifying. Shalom.